Hey guys, welcome back to the Project People podcast. My name is Aaron Manungi, and today we're gonna do my episode of the review series. I'm gonna do 3 days. Usually it's like 2 days. It's just because these are the last 3 days of the regular season type thing. We'll have a review series episode for the playing game tomorrow and Sunday if it goes to Sunday. But yeah, we'll talk about that. And also, I'm gonna change up my style on the review series. There's 3 days of basketball action that I need to cover. And some of these games are not really that important because a lot of the teams are resting their best players, right? So these games are not that much eventful. So I'm just gonna say all the scores of the games, and then at the end I'm just gonna do some thoughts on how this regular season has gone. Just talk about what I think is gonna happen and stuff like that. That's how this episode is being structured today. Okay, so the first day is Wednesday, right? So first game was Pacers Rockets, 108 Pacers to 104 Rockets. Next game was Raptors 76ers, 125 Raptors to 121 Sixers. Heat Thunder, Heat 115 to Thunder 116. Clippers Nuggets, Clippers 124 to Nuggets 111. That's for the Wednesday games. Today, now I'm going to talk about the Thursday's game. So it was Wizards Celtics 96 Wizards to 90 Celtics. Kings Lakers 136 Kings to 122 Lakers. Bucks Grizzlies, Bucks 106 to Grizzlies 119. Suns Mavericks 102 to the Suns 128. Spurs Jazz 112 to the Jazz 118. Trailblazers 134. Trailblazers Nets game. It was Trailblazers 134, Nets 133. After that, it was Pelicans Magic. Pelicans 127 to Magic 133. And today's game, which was Friday. Nuggets Raptors. Nuggets 109 to Raptors 117. Heat Pacers. Heat 92 to Pacers 109. Thunder Clippers. Thunder 103 to Clippers 107. 76ers Rockets 134 to 76ers to 96 Rockets. Right. Now I'm just gonna talk about what I think about what happened during these games. Right. So some interesting things that did happen are the seeding. Right. Damian Lillard played out of his mind. My personal opinion, he's gonna win that bubble MVP award. He willed his team all the way into the playoffs. That's an incredible play from him. I was completely impressed. But my views on Damian Lillard, right? I don't think we've gone too much in detail about what I feel like on most of these superstars' careers. Now, since the postseason is going to happen, there might be some more videos about me talking about how I feel about certain superstars in the playoffs. But Damian Lillard is one of the most overrated playoff players of all time, right? But when we're talking about him and his overratedness in the playoffs, it's not that really crazy, right? Because there's times where Damian Lillard would look like the best point guard in the league, or there's times where he looks like one of the worst choking point guards ever, right? You could talk about the Thunder series where that dude was pretty much unstoppable, dropping 50 points almost every game. But if you look at the Warriors series, it was not game time, it was choke time. That's how it felt like, right? So, in my opinion, that's how I feel about Damian Lillard. You don't know which Damian Lillard you're going to get. Him against the Rockets, that's incredible. The one where he hit the walk-away game winner against the Rockets, it was incredible that series. The series afterwards, he played the San Antonio Spurs, and people say he was the reason why they lost the series because he did not play as well as he did against the Rockets in 2014. And because of that 2014 season, Marcus Aldridge, Wesley Matthews, Nicholas Batum all left. Or I think that's the 2016 season. My bad. Was it the 2016? Whatever year that was, right? I remember these guys left because of the Trailblazers playoff success was not being that great, but they did make it to the Western Conference Finals last year, right? So the talk right now is who's going to get the 8th seed in the West, right? The Grizzlies, Trailblazers. I will say this: I don't think the Trailblazers are going to get that 8th seed for the only reason that they just don't have enough on their roster. They're obviously, these games are going to be complete playoff intensity. And yes, I've seen these Grizzlies play a lot over the season, right? They're a good team. They're not great at one particular thing, though, right? They're great at passing. They're great at rebounding. They're great at some sort of defense. They're great at scoring. But they're not, amazing in one type of thing, right? And when you're playing Damian Lillard and these Trailblazers who can't play any defense, that's pretty much been stated now, but they can score at will. it's gonna be kind of hard, right? My thing with it, right? The Grizzlies though, and the Trailblazers, right? The Grizzlies and Trailblazers defense is on like almost like similar levels. Like they're not too far off when you look at the whole league rating. But their offense, the Trailblazers are a little better than the Grizzlies, and especially the Grizzlies are not healthy at this point. I see the Trailblazers getting the 8th seed. So that's enough for me talking about like the Trailblazers gaming lore. That's all my opinions. After that, we had to talk about interesting standing situation, right? So it'll be Nuggets Jazz first round. I see this going to 7 games. I also see Houston Rockets Thunder going to like 7 games because we know that James Harden and Russell Westbrook aren't great postseason players either. I see the Clippers Clippers Mavericks series going into 4. It's been kind of proven that we can't trust Luka in the clutch already, and I feel like when there's more intensity to it, we can't trust Luka even more, right? Luka has shown that he can succeed in the clutch, but it's not shown as much, right? Happens once in a rare moon. And then we can talk about the Lakers, Trailblazers. In my opinion, it will go in 4 or 5 games. It's not that much of a big deal, right? Because like the Trailblazers can't play defense, and they have no one to answer to LeBron. They might have some sort of answer to Anthony Davis with Hassan Whiteside and Nurkic. I'm not sure that's going to cover it, but they literally have 0 people to guard LeBron. People on the other side will be like, who do they have to guard McCollum and Dame? Remember, LeBron is the guy who can carry a team with just by himself 1v5 people. Remember, he's an all-time great player for that reason, right? I don't think Lakers fans should be too worried. This is gonna be playoff LeBron, and you're gonna see how good he is in the playoffs. I think some people need to be reminded. It's been 2 years since we saw him, but when he was in the playoffs 2 years ago, he was incredible. It was my favorite LeBron ever. I watched almost every single playoff game, watched him hit game winners and all that type of stuff. That was my favorite time being a LeBron fan, not gonna lie. Because other times I was a little too young to understand exactly this pressure he was in and other stuff like that. After that, the Eastern Conference, right? So Milwaukee Magic, that's gonna be a 4-game sweep for the Bucks. Toronto Nets, I think it's gonna be a 4-game sweep too. Then the interesting stuff, Celtics 76ers. Okay, the injuries here are kind of interesting, so I would say Celtics will win because the Sixers are having some problems with injuries. But we'll see. It truly depends. If Joel Embiid is ready and he can dominate, I see the 76ers have a chance. And then if they get Ben Simmons soon, they'll be in good shape to make some sort of noise, especially if they can knock out a team like the Celtics. Then we have the Pacers Miami Heat. Pacers clutched the 4th seed, which is a crazy thing, right? Pacers, Heat, Jimmy Butler versus TJ Warren. Hopefully, TJ Warren's injured at the moment, so I don't know exactly how that situation is going so far. But I see this series going to the Miami Heat just because, like, the Pacers are a great playoff team. Don't get me wrong on that. We saw that 2 years ago, obviously, and last year they went to what, 5 games with the Celtics, right? So we don't exactly know how they're gonna be. But I feel like with TJ Warren, Victor Oladipo, I think it's going to be a close series, but I just think the willpower of Jimmy Butler will make this Miami Heat win the series. So that's just my opinion on like how all the games are going. All the games, like I said earlier, like were not that exciting. Like I've watched like 2 or 3 of them. Watched the Dame Lillard performance. I think I watched like 2 of his games. That's crazy from game. Like I said, Dame played extremely well. He's my BOA MVP. Other than that, all the games are just like teams like resting players, like stuff that doesn't really matter to me. Like I couldn't care less like about games where the Nuggets I don't know if I said the score yet, but like I don't know if this game was covered, but where the Lakers played the Nuggets, where the Nuggets played their whole bench the whole 4th quarter. I watched that. That was kind of boring, and the Lakers almost lost. So that was kind of surprising on that end. But this is just a summary of like all my thoughts compressed into like a 9-minute video. I'll probably go more in detail when we have different recording sessions with the others. We'll definitely go a little bit more in depth. We'll do like each round analysis thing for a video soon. That's gonna come out soon. And also, guys, we are having a Project B-Ball second NBA trivia tournament. You guys should definitely sign up. There's a video on our channel to tell you the instructions to sign up. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to the Project B-Ball channel. This is gonna be like a continuation part. This is all gonna be in the same video. So This is a continuation of the review series episode I was doing. I did like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And originally someone else was gonna do the weekend, but since the outcome I'm gonna talk about later, we decided to just add this onto my video. So this is gonna be edited into the video, and you guys will probably see the video later today. Alright, so I'm talking about the Grizzlies Trailblazers. Yesterday, I believe I did say that the Trailblazers are going to win this play-in tournament, and yeah, looks like my prediction was right. It was Grizzlies 122 to Trailblazers 126. So just some thoughts about this game is that it's just like a little interesting, like on how well the Blazers played. Obviously, their defense is a little not working right now, but these guys have heart. I watched this game. These guys were never going to give up. Like, even when the game seemed going a little out of reach, they came back. That's something I can compliment for the Blazers for. These guys have all the heart in the world. Sometimes that won't be enough, but great performance by these guys. I hope there'll be a good series between the Lakers and Trailblazers in the first round. Now all the matchups are done. We'll record a video soon talking about our opinions on each round and all that type of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Hit the notification bell, like the video, and subscribe. Bye.